It feels so good. Love it. It's the best. I gotta buy more of that shit. All right, welcome. Boom, Bustelo. Coffee is being made, honey. Mocha pot. Those are the two essential items you need in the morning: your Bustelo and your mocha pot. Well, three. Because you also need. For me, I like sugar and milk. Did I throw out the sugar and the raw I got yesterday? Let me see. No, I didn't. Got my sugars in the raw. Smells so good. Hi. All right. You have the same user profile on all your accounts that you follow me. Totally fine. I noticed that. So, welcome, Walter. Where are you based out of? Since you're following me on every single thing. Thank you for following the show. Coffee time, coffee and consistency. What do we need to do today? Now, I was talking to my boyfriend about this last night about not being so. I am very result driven. And I used to always say as a teacher, oh, I'm process based for kids, right? But in the meantime, I'm a results driven person. And it's hard for me to be like, yeah, bitch, you are. Like, get out of that. Because it's like, it's just not going to allow you to enjoy the process more. So I woke up at 5 and then I fell back asleep till 7:15. Damn it. So I don't know what's going on with me in the morning. There's this tiredness that's not, I need to get rid of. So that has not been, my consistency with the morning has been not great. Like 6:30 every day. And then today I woke up at 7:15 because I fell back asleep. And so the one thing I am consistent with is this live stream. Not one, but one of the things. I've been writing every day. I have been rehearsing. I didn't have any time on stage last night, so it sucks because I really want to try to be on stages every day, if I can, to get in those reps. I was listening to the rest of the Kill Tony episode, so spoiler alert. If you haven't watched it yet, I mean, it's not like a big spoiler alert, but he said to one of the comics who the guy was the last guy on the show, and he said, hello, Leroy. He said, he's like, do you really like doing stand-up? He's like, yeah. So he's like, how many times a week do you get on stage? And he's like, every week. He's like, well, if you really love it, you should get on stage every day if you really want to do something with it. So, and I thought about myself, and like tonight there's a show nearby of my daughter's practice that I'm going to go to. I already asked for a guest spot, and they said they can't because they're full. I was still was going to go hang out. I know the producer. It was Manny. Manny was on, and I was on Manny's show last week. And I figured it might be an easy, like he might say yes because he's like, yeah, sure. But there's already a guest spot being given out, so I can't take that one. But I feel like if you show up, maybe an opportunity happens. You're right there. You can go on stage. So I'm going to show up to the show. Hope I do get something. If not, then I don't. And I watch other people and I learn from their sets and that audience, etc. Yeah, that coffee's great. But now we're coming on the weekend, and I don't have any shows or spots, so I'm like, I reached out to a bunch of places. I should reach out to more and see if there's any spots anywhere because I want to get on stage and I want to hit this type 5 So here we are. Are you willing to do what other people are not to get to where you want to be? So for me, it's like, thank you so much, Evandar. I appreciate it. You don't drink coffee. Well, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. Meaning and listen, the thing for me is like, I keep saying that, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm doing things. I feel like I could be doing more. Like I didn't hit my 10 I reached out to 7. I think I had 7 at people about spots for this weekend, and that's not enough. But I don't know, like I have to do a deep dive. More than likely any local shows, I have to reach out to the producer because you can't just get on a club show unless you really know the person. And I reached out to the bookers I do know at clubs, and I haven't heard back yet. And you shouldn't really circle back because they'll get annoyed. But I know I'm going to circle back to Denise. Denise won't get annoyed with me if I circle back because she knows I'm trying. Good morning. No F's given. What are things you want to be better at? What could be better? I think the thing I could be doing more of, getting up and writing early, because that's an extra hour or two. And I'm just so tired in the morning. And I mean, last night I got to bed at like almost 12 o'clock. So that was an issue too, I think. Because I was editing a sketch that you guys saw me put together with my friend Mark. Mark's a comedian, an actor in LA, friends with him for like 10 years through my friend Doug. You know when you have your high school, college friends and you become friends with their friends? That's Mark. Mark's been on Jimmy Kimmel. He's an actor, a divorced dad, funny guy. He's a friend that you're always laughing around because he's just funny. He's really funny. I just got home from work and I hit a little workout. Yeah, workout. Work it out. Work it out. We are in the summer mode. Summer is coming upon us. I have to get my oil changed today too. Damn it, I don't feel like sitting and waiting there. That or tomorrow I'll go. Sugar in the raw or regular sugar? I gotta start buying this shit full on the, like, I have to get rid of the white sugar. I've been going down a rabbit hole about all the foods and stuff that's bad for you. And my boyfriend was telling me yesterday that even though, like, you read on the packages, it still could have stuff in there that's not good for you. Like peanut butter. And he's like, yeah, what kind of brand did you get? Jiffy or Skippy? I got Skippy. Because I read on the back of it, it says roasted peanuts, sugar, palm oil, peanut oil, honey, salt. First of all, I don't know what palm oil is. I should have said, what the fuck is that? I guess I skipped over that one. Damn it. Damn it, Skippy. What is your bedtime routine? Magnesium before you go to bed, Luke an hour so you'll sleep and wake better. Really? Like, this is the magnesium I have my daughter take. Should I take it? I gotta go for a physical anyway. I'm gonna ask my doctor because I really just wanna be in the healthiest shape I can be as I get more mature in my age. You heard how I said more mature in my age, not older. This is the last banana. Should I eat it? No, I'll have my yogurt. So, palm oil isn't good, really. Get Kroger's. Oh, great. Yeah, what's palm oil? Oh no, should I throw it out? Fuck, damn it. I'm gonna throw it out. Get Kroger's. I'm not in Florida. I'm in. Damn it, I'm gonna throw that out. Damn it. Stupid ass Michelle. So I have been working on getting more. Just help. I don't know why it's doing that. My earbuds, for some reason, keep like connecting and then disconnecting. It's very weird. This is the summer body. We want to be like that 6-pack. We want all day. And then also if I'm eating great, wow, my body and my mind are gonna feel and look good. So I have to figure that out. Ouch. Wait, so you were saying palm oil isn't great. All right, so I have to throw that out. Oh my God. Fuck, all this shit costs so much money too. What? All right, so we're gonna get new peanut butter today. That's it. Hit that like button, everybody. Divorce Diaries is gonna be live in Atlanta July 16th, and it's also going to be in Columbus, Ohio on October 1st. This is another thing where I'm like, these things are, I guess, bad for us too. The water bottles. So you're saying just PB without palm. I've made those little changes in diet, morning workouts, protein, morning sun is great. Healthy body, healthy mind. Good morning, John Ashwell. So I should throw out that one. Get a new peanut butter. Here we go. Are we ready? We're throwing it out. I feel bad throwing it out and there's people starving and okay, shut up, Michelle. Let's go to the gym together. I don't go to the gym. I run outside and I stretch here on the live streams. But I am. Ooh, did you hear that? But if someone had a gym membership for me or gave me one, of course I would use the gym because it's a facility, work out, and do exercises in. And you should keep that peanut butter. It's outstanding for traps for mice and rats. Oh yes, that's very true. Eric, hello. How are you? Peanut butter is the best bait to put. Yes, I know, Patrick. Thank you. Yeah, what did you guys think of the sketch? That's half of the stuff that we recorded. The other bit is coming. I feel like the ending was like, is this a joke? That's where I was like, I feel like I needed a little tightening of the last line. So I don't know. Do I stretch a lot? I stretch every day. Sure, of course. So you're saying the egg protein, is yogurt a good idea? I feel like yogurt would be a good idea in the morning right now. Yogurt's a good idea, right? Your body would break if it tried to bend like that. I need to start. My body hurts so bad. Yes, and you should. What's up, GCXY? My back the other day, I literally I was on trying to figure out Twitch and setting up my Streamlabs, which according to John, I have not set up at all. And I'm very much looking forward to having him help me set it up. And I was in bed, like typing, and then all of a sudden I stretched and my back went out. Like I couldn't breathe. It started having a spasm. And then I iced and heated it, and now it feels a lot better. How was my night? It was good. I just want to draw your attention to the way the milk is just sitting there. You put this on a low, you put the stove on low and it won't explode over, and it'll just sit like that. I'm working on getting a spot for this weekend. Any stage time. I'm gonna hang out at my friend Manny's show tonight. I hate the word hang out. I want to get on stage and write. I want to get on stage or write, submit my tape places, but getting to a show at least and hoping that you might get a spot if someone doesn't show up is a good idea. I know the the producer. He already said there's no availability. I said I'm still gonna come down because it's very close to my daughter's practice. And I was on the show last month and it went really well. So I'm just gonna show up. Let's go. Okay. The muscles are muscling. Yeah, I was really sleepy, and I don't want to be sleepy like that. Yeah, what the fuck is palm oil? I don't even want to look it up now. Now I'm scared. Check my potassium levels. Well, I am going to go get a physical soon. I have to go get one. I have to make the appointment. I usually get, the last one I got was like a year and a half ago. I hate going though. It's like, you have to like, apparently in your 40s, you have to get a colonoscopy. A colonoscopy? I didn't know that. My doctor never told me that. Fuck man, I don't want to do that. I have to do it though. It's like health shit. So I'm gonna go get a colonoscopy, I guess. I don't know. That's what you're supposed to start doing in your 40s. All she had me do, I wouldn't say it, but I did everything I was required to do the last physical, which was like a year and a half ago, and I was okay. I'm fine. I had to start taking calcium, which I should take now. Which she said I should take so that I don't get like osteoporosis like my mom. When is your next show? Great question. Next Thursday, I'm headlining in Fairfield. So you should definitely come see that show. Fairfield, New Jersey. That's my next show as of now. I'm hoping to get some spots in between them besides the mics that I'm going to hit. Sunday nights, I go to Elmwood Park. There's a workout room at the Boulevard Bar and Grill. They do that one. How much time do I put into those? Thank you for the flow state. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Erase. Thank you, Erasable Ninja. Woo! Yeah, I don't, that sketch, Mark and I do this therapy sketch. I've talked to him about a couple 2 years ago, and like I just like to go back to it. So I wrote it real quick. It wasn't like a heavy one. And then we kind of improv some of it. But yeah, I don't know if it was like, I feel like, can you tell it's a sketch or no? Because at the end, it's a little like, you're a loser. I should be in the United States by July. What shows do you do then? July 16th, I'll be in Atlanta. I'm gonna pull my computer over so I can put the ticket link in. July 16th, I'll be in Atlanta at the Punchline Comedy Club, and then October 1st, I'm gonna be at the Attic Comedy Club. So let's go, people. Come to the show. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Sniffing the Cafe Bustelo. On stage, maybe we'll make a game. Is this Cafe Bustelo or what's the difference? Cafe Bustelo or Folgers? We'll make like a game out of it. All right, so I'm gonna put the ticket link for Atlanta in the bio. Thank you. Flow state activated. Thank you, Dijon Campus, for the super chat. Love from Nigeria. Oh, all right. Thank you. Let's get it poppin'. We sound so corny. Same thing with like now everything I'm drinking or putting in my mouth, I'm questioning. Never did that in my 20s. Ooh. Jesus Christ is coming sooner than we think. Okay. Good. We all need some Jesus in our life. Jesus Christ is coming sooner than we think. Isn't that what all Catholics want? Christians? So there we go. Yeah, I know. How do you get like a filter system in my house? You're always asking where my boyfriend's at, Patrick. Do you like him? It's okay. I like him too. He's hot. Patrick must dream about him. Patrick, all you do is ask where's Muscles at. Muscles is working. And he's usually watching he watches either live or he watches later on. But I will tell him you've been asking so much about him. Where is that? You want his location now? The best part of waking up is folded. No, it's not. The best part of waking up is Bustelo and my live streams in your cup. Hey, and stretching. Stretch with us. Oh, feels good. Hit that like button, guys. I'm coming to your town if you're in Atlanta. July 16th. And Columbus, Ohio, August 1st. At a comedy club. A comic friend of mine, Neffy, is the manager, and I met him when I was opening for Cypher Sound, and he was like, "Yeah, you should bring your show to the club that I manage." So we worked it out. No, Patrick, why are you obsessed with thinking he works for the mob? He's not in the mob. But, he's got some big muscles there. Patrick, you sit at home and dream about my boyfriend and all the muscly things that he does. See, here he goes. You are definitely on some kind of spectrum, Patrick. Nothing wrong with that, but I don't know this, and I don't mean like the autism spectrum. I mean like the spectrum of like you're on a whole nother rainbow that none of us are on. Okay. You'll come to the Columbus show? That's awesome. All right, here. I'm gonna put the ticket link right here. Hold on. I'm gonna see if they can make their like an extra. How much is tickets? $20. August 1st, Columbus, Ohio. Get your tickets. Oh, it's too fucking long. Why? Here, I gotta put it in the for some reason he made the ticket link, it's like extremely long. So I'm putting it in here. So that's Columbus, Ohio. Put that one right there. And I'm gonna put in, it's like too long of a link. How do you make a link shorter? Upcoming shows. All right, we're gonna get to whatever you say, Patrick. Yummy. Coffee is coffeeing. I don't know, it actually tastes a little weird actually. Where's my spoon? I had 2 pairs of chopsticks and I don't know where they went. That's annoying. The first post-divorce things to do. Go out and dance. Go out and dance with your friends. Buy yourself a nice dinner. Get a massage. Go to the spa. Do something for yourself. But I would say go out and dance. Have a nice dinner. Have a glass of wine. Write out a list of things you want to accomplish in the next year. First post-divorce things to do. That's what I would say. Get laid if you're like, if you didn't, like, sometimes people are breaking up with people. Not that you should. I'm not listening. That was not what I did immediately. But when I started feeling like, oh my God, I need loving, like you want to it's different. That was 12 years ago. Sorry, 11 years ago. Actually, it was 12 years ago because I got separated at 32. We were like moving. I moved out of the house. By the time I was 33, I was divorced. What does it say? Have you found a man? Yes, I found me a man. He's 8 years younger. I found me a cub. No, I have a boyfriend. Yes, he found me. We found each other. Okay. Your doctor has to order the Cologuard test for you, but it's non-invasive. Yeah, she never did. I don't want to talk about it here, it's gross, but I did my physical, I did everything she said, and there was a requirement there that was abnormal that I was like, you need a sample of this. And I did that, and she never said, like, I need to do anything else. The best way to get over someone is get underneath someone. That's from Sex and the City, yeah. After the tears come the beers. Yeah. I mean, listen. Whatever you feel like you want to do to like celebrate. Maybe it's the milk that tastes a little funky. I don't know. In my coffee. I don't have time to stick around, but I'll catch you next time, Michelle with 1L. Thanks, GCXYZ. But make sure you do the replay gang. If you rewatch these lives or you watch them not live, put replay gang in the chat. I got that from Yamanika Saunders' live stream, so maybe I'll use something different. So shout out to her because that's what we would put in the chat. Replay gang alternate name for my fan base. The late train. Just put late train. No, I don't want that. Yeah, hit that like button because once we get to 100 likes, we do 100 jumping jacks. And we are going to get to 500 today. Feel it. I can feel it. We're going to get 500 jumping jacks in there for you. I came for the replay, playing catch up, rewind warrior. I like the late train, right? Late train. If you're in a replay gang, right? No. Team replay squad, whatever, one of those. Oops. So July 16th is Atlanta, and then August 1st is Columbus. Then I am headlining next Thursday in Fairfield. I really need to figure out where else I'm getting up on stage because I cannot not perform until Sunday. So I gotta figure it out. I do have a podcast, but I haven't uploaded a new. I mean, it's been a little different. I haven't really uploaded a new episode in a minute, but I had it running regularly for a couple of years, so you should definitely check it out. It's also on my YouTube channel. Lot of diary entries by myself talking about my love life prior to me being in a relationship. So yeah, go for it. Really, my podcast was like the middle child of my brand, and I just like to use it to continue talking about my process in general. Do you want to? Okay. You see, Walter, you are. Don't go down off the cliff, Morticia. That was good, right? That you guys got the extended version that I didn't put on Instagram. I got a little bit of a longer version. There's a shorter version on Instagram and TikTok, and then you guys got the longer version. So, pow, 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 pow. Hello. Hit that like button. Once we get to 100 likes, we do 100 jumping jacks. And also, I'm on Twitch, so I'm trying to grow my following on there as well. I don't know. John told me not to tell you guys to come there, but I also need the followers. I'm just going to let you know he's helping me. He's going to help me set it up. So when it is all set up, I would love for you guys to come over there as well. So we have all different kinds of things going on. Good morning. But this is obviously our morning spot is on my YouTube channel. Um, Other things to do when you first get divorced. I just say like go out for a drink with your friends. Treat yourself to a massage or a spa day or a trip. If you have the money, go on a trip by yourself. Like seriously, just like that's I think something people don't do most of. A lot of people don't get to know who they are. Like I've done a lot of stuff by myself. Even in my 20s when I was on tour, I was on the children's theater, musical theater tours. I would go off on my own because I liked that time by myself. But I'm also like a hopeful romantic. I like love and family and all that stuff. But I also like my time alone. Like I like this kind of stuff. Like it is fun to do live streams with people. I love it. But it's like when I do the live streams in my house with the coffee and everything, like I'm in my zone, you know? So I love just as much as I'm an extrovert, I have that little bit of introvertedness where it's like I like having my time to myself. I feel like everybody does, right? So yeah, if you're first getting divorced, do something for you. I say if you have enough money, go on a small trip go on a trip. If you got a lot of money that you can sit and burn, go on a big trip. And you don't have kids at home that you have to take care of. I mean, if you have, you know what I'm saying. Go to a comedy show in Atlanta on the 16th of June. What? July. There's like another divorce show they're doing there too in June for some. I don't know what it is. I think my friend Rob is a part of it. My friend Rob is in the divorce community as well. Good morning. He's a friend through the Divorce Diaries show. I found Rob Roseman. They're doing something there, and he's from Atlanta, and they're doing some kind of show there in June. But mine's different. Mine is comedy, stand up, improv. It goes about beyond divorce, but I'm back there using my show Divorce Diaries on an off night until I become a stronger headliner. Then I will be headlining clubs in addition to doing Divorce Diaries. I'm good. Trying to get more stage time in the next couple of days. I have a show next Thursday in Fairfield, New Jersey, that I am headlining. I have to actually promote more of that today and tomorrow. I'm also in a comedy competition for the New Jersey's Finest, and I have to find out. I don't know when they're going to be doing it. I think it's going to be at the dojo, but they had to change the dates because they moved a few things around. Right now, so there's some stuff going on there that they're trying to work out. So I hope that the mics are back next week. Do you have shows on the East Coast? Yes, I am. I'm based out of the East Coast. Next Thursday is a show on the East Coast, Fairfield. You mean like a different state outside of New York and New Jersey? I perform in Connecticut. Right now, I'm working on adding more shows in New York, Jersey, all over. So stay tuned for that. I just put in my availability. The Stand has an interesting veils thing now, and I was like, "Is this for real?" Like, you just submit what you want to be considered for. But then I was like, there's got to be a lot of New York City comics that are submitting for this. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, I get one show out of it. It was pretty cool that they have all this. Click what you're available for on the ticket link. I mean, on the link, and I did. And it was like 22 shows that I submitted for. So I was like, all right, we'll see what happens. I have done shows in PA. Right now, I don't have any on the books, but hoping to in the near future, so that you guys can come see me in Pennsylvania. Also, when I started Divorce Diaries, it was so that I could make my own stage opportunities as well. When I created the show as a stand-up show, as a comedy show, that was the reason why I shifted. It was like, well, I want people to laugh, but also now I can make my own opportunities to be on stage because I have my own show. And it turned into my brand. she's a divorce lady. So sometimes that's what I feel like people, when they see me, like, she's a divorce lady. I am a divorce lady, but I don't like the word lady. Lady sounds like you got plastic wrap over your hair with the rain, which is cute for some older women, but like I'm not a lady, I'm a woman. Michelle's gonna be worldwide. Yes, that's the goal. Worldwide, honey. Like this booty. No, it's not worldwide, it's small. But it's not flat. That's why we're gonna keep doing squats, because I do not want to get a flat butt. The Knicks won last night. Woohoo! Right? Everyone's excited. Everyone's posting. It looks like Spencer Pratt is going to be the candidate against Karen Bass. And what else? I've been going down a deep dive of what chemicals are in my foods and how to get off of them. Meanwhile, I'll just put 4 things of sugar in my coffee. Sugar in the raw, though. Sugar in the raw. Minus the tiny bit of white sugar that I put in because I didn't feel like that was enough. I have a problem. I also think that the part of the milk I put in there was not good. Help write a book. 2 sets of twins, 2 divorces, dysfunctional home, but we make it work. Christopher, can you rephrase that? I don't know what you're asking. You said, help write a book. 2 sets of twins, 2 divorces, dysfunctional home, but we make it work. I'm not going to forget about you guys. Famous isn't even about, it's not even about being famous. It's about being one of the funniest comedians that enters the room. And you're like, oh, I can't wait to see her. She's great. No matter who you are, your age, your gender. That's the goal. So you have 2 sets of twins, or you are one of the twins? Just to clarify. Hey, what's up? We're stretching, we're talking about comedy, coffee, the consistency. I need to be on stage as much as possible. I remember saying to you guys, I need to be on stage 3 to 5 times a week. I really feel like it's gotta be 5 to 7 at this point. So right now I'm trying to figure out, or at least get 5 to 7 reps in. I'm trying to figure out, besides tonight, I'm gonna go to my friend Manny's show, but I know I'm not gonna be able to get on stage. So I wish I had another opportunity to get on stage tonight. So now I'm gonna look on for Friday, Saturday. Where are some opportunities I can get on stage? Your twins are 19 and 11? Wow. And they're divorced? No, I'm kidding. And then, so 19 and 11, and you have from 2 separate wives, ex-wives, you have? Hi, Joshua. So you have from 2 separate ex-wives, 2 sets of twins, and you are and you're saying that it's been like very chaotic. Batman stretches, just kicking your leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. You haven't any kids and it's still chaotic. Yeah, it could be chaotic even without kids. You know? This is still very tight, even though like it's much better than it was. When I do this, it hurts. So that's where the low arthritis. Ow. I'm gonna reheat this. My pants are probably too tight. No, I don't think so. My pants are too tight. That's why my back is hurting. When it feels good, go slowly. I want to get my mat out. Is that right, everybody? Once you get to 100 lives, you get. I was making my daughter do, not making her, that's the wrong phrase. She was doing back walkovers in our kitchen on our beam because she's like, I can't do it in the kitchen because of the table. And I'll move the table. So we move the table. Now it's the beam room. I live in a 4,000 square foot house alone with one cat, and it's still chaos. Outfit check. Oh man. Coffee and consistency. That is the name of our live stream today. What does that mean? What the fuck is on this floor? I just cleaned it up. Coffee and consistency. Being consistent with the routines. With the habits that are also turning our habits. Some of our habits are part of our routine. No, I guess all of it, right? And making sure that we are consistent with it. So, for example, see, like right now, I don't have a daily, like I am going every Sunday to Joe's room in Boulevard. But he will not be there this week because he's opening for Yang and she's one of the Kill Tony golden ticket winners. And so I'm hoping that they're still running it. But thank you, Joshua. So I have a Sunday spot. The other thing is like tonight there's that Jersey City spot that I went to on Sunday. They also have it on Thursdays. It's very late though, so it's like I my daughter is just I can't leave her alone that late. That's the problem that we're having. I know John's gonna hear this and be like, "What's your problem?" And the thing is, like, I don't know. This is the other thing people have said about doing spots or doing mics. Is the mic? Are you getting the like what you need out of it? And I just saw the other day. Who was it? A female comedian I know. She did a good piece on instead of doing the hangout, do the other mic, do another rep. Which I do agree with more. I'd rather instead of hanging out, get on stage again. Whether it's at a place where there's a lot of background noise or not. But some people disagree with that and think, no, if you really want to get ahead and you know you're in a place where you're opening for people at clubs and getting paid spots, you shouldn't be going to the other mic. You should be doing the hangout at the club. So there's a little bit. Hi, John Francis. There's a little bit of a difference of opinion with that. I think it just all depends. I think it depends on the mic and the spot. Like tonight, if the dojo has like a secret show, I think. But I don't think they want because they're limiting the amount of people. So I was just gonna go to my friend Manny's show to see even though he said there's no room, like I can't give you a guest spot. If something were to happen where another person didn't show up, I could get a spot. That's my goal. Train and Tribers, yes, Virginia Beach. I know. I tried to get a spot at the Funny Bone in Virginia Beach when we were down there for our daughter's competition, but they said there's no guest spots on those shows except the weeknight shows, and we were not there for the weeknight shows. So, but yeah, I did try. So hit that like button. We're at 51 likes. Once we get to 100, we do 100 jumping jacks. August 1st, I'm in Columbus. July 16th, I'm in Atlanta. I don't know where that little light went. Let's see. Oh, here it is. I am really results driven. I have noticed that even more now than I ever have, and it's like it's hard to get out of it. Like it's hard for me to like not look at the numbers and be like, why is it so low today? And then like be focused on that, you know? So it's like, get it together, Trina. This is your life. I saw a Gary Vee video yesterday where he missed his flight that he spent lots of money on, but he was so he was like so pumped in the video because the next one was pretty cool. Cool. Thank you, John Francis. The best guns and punchlines on YouTube. Ah, thank you. He means these muscles. Ugh. Thank you, John Francis. What would your dream venue to do comedy? What's my dream venue to do comedy at? Madison Square Garden. Madison Square Garden. 100%. I auditioned for the Knicks City Dancers when I was 19 on that floor. Anyway, yeah, I would say that Madison Square Garden without a doubt. And if you thinking club wise, the Cellar, the Store, those are top mothership. Those are the top 3 clubs in my head, or New York Comedy Club in New York. But like New York Comedy Club, to me, I'm now able to perform there in Stanford, which is one of the best feelings in the world. And I had that on my vision board. Actually, I had it in my like goal list. Like that was a club I was like, I really want to get on this person's radar, and I did. And I hope I did message Candy. I hope that some stuff comes up soon because I love working at that club. You want to marry me? Well, you gotta ask my boyfriend. Daz Drip. I hope you have an awesome day too. Josh, will you just like pop in for a few seconds and then pop out? I want to divorce you since he wants to marry you. Okay. Everyone's just do like a role play divorce marry day. First you marry me, then you divorce me. First you marry me, then you divorce me. It's funny. All right. So cat cow, because my back is still kind of hurting. I want to do a little bit of I'm staying with okay. Some of these people the way they speak. Okay. So the other thing is like there are some local shows. I just like I hate asking for spots, but then at the same time I can't because it's like I need to get stage time. What else am I supposed to do here? You know? And I've heard comics say that too, that they don't like asking for spots. I'm like, well, listen, man, this is what I have to do if I need to get on stage 5 to 7 times a week. That's what Tony Hinchcliffe said at the end of the show. And I thought that's like, he's like, yeah, that's actually very true. You need to do it every single day. And for stand-ups, it's not like you can wake up and go do. You can't wake up and go to an open mic. That's not open mics or shows are all at night. Very few are in the afternoon. There is one, Drew's does one at Greenwich during the day, which I think is helpful for people because he does one, I think at Greenwich at like 12 and 1 on a Friday and Wednesday. I actually think I might start to do that one just to get extra rep in. But then you're also, if you're in Jersey, you're running into Manhattan in the middle of the day, and that's costing you money. So you have to look at all those things as well. What are the best spots for you to do your mics? You win the yoga stream. What is it? And then it's also like, when is the best time for those mics? Are those mics serving you properly? Meaning, like, is it a good space for you to work out the material, or is it a space for you to work out your tight 5? Those ones at clubs are much stronger than the bar ones because they're not allowing background noise. Like in bars and restaurants, their goal is just for the mic to bring in money for the restaurant during a weekday. So they don't care if there's noise coming in. So that to me is like the hard part is when you do those. Some bar shows or some bar mics are okay because they do allow you to go into a private room, but others they're like, here, you want to do an open mic? You can do it right in front of the bar and the sports and everybody watching the Knicks game. That's the mic, you know. Um, that was like the other night at the Oakley. It was like it's a great spot. It's just they should have the mic upstairs in the private room, but also then there's not an audience there, you know. So there are people that are coming in and out. Just go to a local cigar bar. It'll force me to get better, huh? Why the local cigar bar? Hello, how are you? This is like a weird. Yeah, see, like that's the other thing. That should have been the live stream chat, the live stream topic. It should have been like process based or product based. Let's put that in the chat. Coffee and consistency. It's great to see you too. Let's go. What's the goal? Let's make the goal. Yeah, let's do 10 super chats. Do we want to do that? 5 super chats at $5. Let's do that. That's a share how you'll celebrate. I'll do 100 jumping jacks. How about that? Oh, I see. If you guys, there's a goal. So the goal is, see the goal. I'll do 100 jumping jacks if we get 5 teal super chats. Even if we get 100 likes by then, we could do both. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. You should enjoy stretching in the AM and the PM. That's part of it, you know? That's part of like the process of feeling good about your body. And also, so let's say, for example, if you wake up in the morning, your first thing you should do, I personally think, is drink water and stretch. By the way, I loved the Real Hose of Divorce skit. Thank you. I got to bring them back. I got to get a better brunette wig. That wig's falling apart. So I have, and I want to get like a red wig. I want to get a couple different wigs for these sketches. I didn't realize my boyfriend's also listening to my Twitch live streams. How supportive. He was talking to me. He is very supportive about it. And I was like, oh my God, you're listening to those too? How sweet is that? Oh, I love him so much. Danny, yes, Danny. All right, we got one of the goals. Danny rocks. Danny rocks. Danny rocks. Danny rocks. 8. Oh, I guess I could have gone to the dance class yesterday. I didn't even realize. I should have done that. Fuck. That's all right. We did some work. We did some content work yesterday. Thank you, Danny. Now we need 4 more. Let me get to the 100 jumping jacks. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Would you quit procrastinating and get down to it? Oh, Patrick. So, oh, I didn't realize I got paid for the show last night. Great. Okay. Yeah, so the goal. Did Funny Gary muscles and is he scared? Oh my God, what is wrong? Mark, you mean Mark, who is my friend who lives in LA, who I only ask Mark to do these because I'm like, Mark usually is available to do sketches with me and he's funny. Our friend Doug he never wants to do the sketches with us. But no, he has not met Mark, but Mark knows about John, and I've talked about John so much to him because when I first when I first started dating John, Mark's like, you seem calmer. Are you getting laid? I remember him saying that to me. I'm like, excuse me, I'm dating my boyfriend. I just remember saying that. He didn't say it like that. He was just like, wow, you seem a lot calmer. I was like, I was like, do I? Good luck getting my money before I spend it all. You'll have to pay like the rest. What? Good morning. There's the extremely strong coffee. That's right, Bustelo. Yeah, you are definitely on some kind of spectrum. Yes, the therapist. I have another one coming out that it's just I only chopped that one up. There's like 2 small bits in it. I am trying to put more content on Instagram with sketches, and I was like, oh, this is a sketch I've done before with Mark. Let's do something within 30 minutes. Do you have time, Mark? He's like, yes, great. Let's record the sketch. So I want to do more sketches again. I want to do Man on the Street. So the Man on the Street requires me to just go out on the street and start fucking asking strangers questions when setting up my phone. And that's where in the head, my headspace is like, oh God, that's gonna be embarrassing. That's gonna take me some energy. Like, fuck you, Michelle. Are you doing what other people are not to get where you want to be? And if you're gonna be procrastinating that, then you're not. 2:30. Okay, great. No, I would give it up. You know what that means. I know what that means. 32 more likes. And this is a smaller live stream today. That's okay. So I could stream it. I could do that. The thing is, if people don't want to be on camera, then you got to. So that's why I like to record it too, because it's like I don't go to the gym. I run outside and stretch, and when I can, I sometimes do yoga or dance classes. Just here for the downward dog. Let's be able to place bets on the side. Okay. I do like the concept of doing a live stream on stage. Like I said, I definitely want to do that. But yeah, the Man on the Street right now, I think it's just going to be pre-recorded. So let's see how many push-ups I can do. Is this how am I doing it correctly? Ouch, I can't do them. I am so bad at push-ups. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Christopher. Oh my God, we got our goal reached. Christopher Folk, thank you. I think they're only counting it as the five. That's okay. We'll do the 100, and we'll do another 100 if we hit the $5 ones. Thank you, Christopher. Christopher got the super chat up. Let's go. The mighty Mank is here from England. All right, we got to 20 goals. Yes, Patrick, you need to do a $5 one to get to the goal, but okay, that's fine. We'll take it. So look, the goal. I guess it doesn't come up as the goal because it's so silly. Here, let's see if we can. Thank you so much, Christopher. Hold on, I'm trying to like move it around. Share my best arm wrestling experience. I don't know if I have the best arm wrestling experience. So 2. We reached 2. That's so weird that it does 2. All right, well, we're still going to do 100. If we get 3 more, we'll do another 100. Then once we hit the 100 likes, we do another 100 jumping jacks. Let's go. I'm afraid to play the music again because I had ad revenue sharing on that link, so I got to look back and see what's going on. Okay, so thank you to everyone that's already hit part of our goal already. We have, what's your name again? Christopher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got another one. That's 30. Thank you, last beer. So we need 2 more to make another 100 added to the jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right now we're at 40. And that was because we had Christopher donate the 20 so that we can make it to 25. However, that doesn't show up in the YouTube goal. So we still need 2 more now and we'll get another 100. So right now I'm doing 100 for Christopher and we're still working towards another 100 for the goal. Then once we get to 100 likes, we'll do another 100 jumping jacks. Jumping for dollars. Oh boy. Get it, girly girl. Where are you from, Christopher? Oh my God. Come for the jumping jacks, stay for the jokes. Patch face. We love that. We're going to put that on a t-shirt. I love that. I'm going to do that today. Hold on. We're going to do another. Come for the jumping jacks. Stay for the jokes. Good morning. Okay. 1. We're doing 100 for Christopher, setting us up for the goal of 5 super chats for $5. But because YouTube doesn't recognize it, because it was a $20 super chat, we're doing 100 for Christopher. And then we're doing another 100 once we hit our goal for 5 out of 5 super chats, which we're almost at. We just need one. We need 1 more. And then when we get to 100 likes, we do another 100 jumping jacks. I'm losing count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 100. We just did Christopher's 100. Holy fucking shit. Okay. Legs are burning. Holding in the calves. All right. So now we need 1 more super chat and we get to another 100 jumping jacks. Oh, my back. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We did it. We made the goal. We made the goal. Yay. Goals achieved. Thank you, Split Persona. Thanks to the participants, just achieved the goal. So we're going to do it. Thank you. You guys rock. All right, let's do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. Let me put in the chat below what other physical challenge do you want to see? Push-ups, crunches, gas money obtained, thank you, or leg lifts, or squats, I guess we'll put. What's mountain climbers? Mountain climbers? All right, go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tony Hinchcliffe has a special coming out too, I think June 9th. I'm interested in seeing it on Netflix. I thought this last episode with Cheryl and Tom was great. I really liked watching Cheryl on the show. I thought it was great after the Kevin roast and all that controversy. I thought it was great. I thought it was a good episode. I had a friend who was on it, another comic that I also worked with for when I was in Austin. It was really cool. All right, I'm losing count. What are we at? Did anyone count? I feel like we were at 30. Let's do it again. You guys want to do another goal? We'll do another goal. So pick the one, whichever one you guys choose, we'll put the super chat goal in again, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Hang on. Okay, I'm moving over a little bit because of my arm span. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. What was that again? Was that 450? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will do more jumping jacks when we hit 100 likes. So funny, the super chats are up today, baby. 10, 1, 2. July 16th, I'm in Atlanta. Punchline Comedy Club. August 1st, I'm in Columbus. The show is a mix of stand-up and improv. And then maybe, because I do the jumping jacks on my live streams, we'll have a contest on stage. Who can do the most jumping jacks within a minute? What do you guys think? Or, I don't know, I feel like that's what it should be, right? 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you guys rock. We made the goal. Michelle's gonna do a backflip. I can't. I wish I could. All right, here it is. Oh, come on, push-ups. Guys, I can't. I'm horrible at them. Do you want me my back to go out again? I should never. Nobody wants me to do crunches. I'll wait till we get to like. All right, so let's see. Let's make the goal again. Can we do another goal? Start another goal. So for 5 super chats, share how you celebrate. I'll do whatever the poll challenge is, right? I like the therapist from Craigslist. Oh, you like the therapist from the Craigslist skit. Good, I'm glad to hear that. We have another one coming. Mark is a funny character actor. He's a comedian too. All right, so there we are. What are mountain climbers? Also, anybody follow me on Twitch account? No, it's okay. Oh, I don't know how my boyfriend. Oh, I see. He can still see me. Oh, I see. Because I was trying to figure out if you're offline, you can still watch other people's. I understand now. I love watching you. You're such a beautiful woman. Yes, you should still stretch. Christopher, you liked it too? Good. Yes, I love it. Okay, I'm glad that you guys liked it. There's another one coming. Again, like today, I'll probably post it. Yes, let's go. Let's go. We got 22 more likes, 200. My neighbor must think I'm crazy. These are, let's go away. So, consistency. I really want to get on stage tonight. I want to get on stage on every night, but I have to figure out. Yeah, this guy didn't message me back. I mean, there's part of me that's like, do I want to maybe just create my own thing, like with the live stream, and I go on, but then it's like, I have to produce that. I'm already producing my own show. The Divorce Diaries is already produced live. I don't want to add more things to my plate that throw me off of my craft. So I just really want to get better and stronger and have as much time on stage as possible. I got cake. What does that mean? All right, stop. Yeah, this one's like a weird. You said squats. Yeah, like I don't. How's your morning going? It's going. It's going well. It's going well. Um, so basically the amount of spots that you get, you got to put yourself out there and you got to always be networking and connecting with other people to get stage time. What are my plans for today? My plans for today are to stick to writing for an hour, rehearsing for an hour, and getting any stage time this weekend, Friday or Saturday, because I need it. I'm headlining a show next Thursday. I want to work that set and I want to work my type 5, and I need it. If I don't get the stage time, I want to either find a show to sit and watch. To find a show to sit and watch. That's it. So tonight I'm going to my friend Manny's show while my daughter's at practice to watch, and then watching the shows. What does that do for your stand-up? Well, you're taking in a class. You're watching what's working for the comics, what's not working. You can take notes, write a joke that you think would have worked there. That is how you're getting better there, right? That's why we carry on the joke books. You can type on your phone too, but this is the joke book. Thank you, Christopher. Christopher. Yes. All right, we're so funny. This is like Christopher's already halfway to our goal now. Oh my goodness. Hey, are you still offering $50 for people to show up to your comedy routine? No, Steven. Never have. But how sweet. Thank you, Steven, for being a subscriber and for coming in to spread your love. Need wittier comebacks for people like him. Stephen Holmes. My favorite comedian is Matt Rife. He's good. Yeah, for sure. Anybody a Knicks fan in here that's super into the Knicks? Because they keep showing these commercials from casting networks. They're promoting what's going on. They're looking for background actors. But it just keeps coming up, so I'm wondering what they're doing. Now I don't have to exercise today. Peace. You don't have to exercise today because I'm exercising for you? All right. All right. Divorced, married, or single? What are we at? Where are we at in the chat? What are we? Lunar Beam! Lunar Beam just made us almost to our goal again. Thank you, Lunar Beam. And carrots. Michelle, definitely look into moringa leaf, powder leaf, so rich nutrients. Start your day with that. Moringa leaf? Ooh. Moringa leaf. Yeah, get rid of that peanut butter and peanut butter. Remember when kids had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Like I had that as a kid. Now, I don't even want to eat the bread. Bread's bad for you too. Oh my god, I can't. I'm just gonna have. I joke about the juice cleanses. Maybe I should go on a juice cleanse. You work at Home Depot? So, help me. If you work at Home Depot, suggestions for the glue to get to fix my bathroom door. Actually, I think I showed my boyfriend it. Hang on. Is this the glue? Do you guys sell this? By the way, look at this cute. Isn't that funny? I thought that was funny, but okay. Sell this? I think you do. Lapage. I need this to fix my bathroom door. Now, this is a corny joke I make, but do you guys get it? Oh no, oh no, that was my boyfriend's joke. That was funnier. But I'll take it off. Yeah, all right. Oh, man. We do? Okay, cool. I have to go buy it. Is it toxic to breathe in? That's stupid. I'm assuming not. I have to put it in the holes so that the hinges stay on. Okay. Well, we're still doing it, so let's go. I should have bought 2 bunches of these. Even if the bananas should be a safe bet because it's got this to cover the pesticides that are being blown on it. Yeah. I'm not trans, first of all. I know my long face screams man, but I'm not. Men have short faces and long faces, and women have short faces and long faces, okay? And when someone says, why do you have why the long face? I'm like, I'm a woman. Everything about me is long and narrative. Banana peanut butter jelly sandwich. I mean, yeah, that is good. It's like a soft spot. That's why I didn't eat that. Oops. Wow, we got a lot on the super chat gold thing. That was great. The girl could take on the world if she wanted to. That's right. How did I make them? Ballet class growing up, and just I don't know, working out, running every day, ballet, dance. Dance was a big part of the defining structure of that. In general, I tap danced for years. Like growing up, that was like the main class I took all the time was tap, and so my thighs and my leg, and then I ran. See, they're pretty defined, and I love running because it's like I can do that for free, and I get. I now I run my material while I'm running. Thought about that the other day, a couple of months ago. I was like, I guess I could rehearse while I'm running because it saves time if I'm not running out of time by running my material, and I'm also running 2 miles. Sometimes I stop and walk, especially if I'm thinking about a joke and I have to reword it. I have to start walking because I don't know why. For some reason, when I'm doing this, actually, I should keep doing that. I don't know why I don't, but keeps the, I don't know. I don't know what it does. It just keeps me moving, and also keeps me on my feet. As a far like when you're performing, you don't know. Sometimes things come at you and you weren't expecting it, especially when someone calls out in the middle of a joke. Oh, that's the worst. That's heckling because then you miss the joke. It's frustrating. Want to challenge you for arm wrestling? How? I didn't do point, so it wasn't like my toes were all like messed up from my point shoes. But I did do like regular ballet and modern, and I have like, as you can see, the bunion on my both on my feet from dance. Hi, John Brevard. We do have a lot of Johns that come into the chat. That's interesting. John Francis, John Ashwell, John Brevard, John Wayne. My boyfriend is John. It's a lot of Johns. Yeah, so we have 2 challenges going on right now. 100 likes will get us 100 jumping jacks that we do, and then if you meet the goal of the super chat, which I think is $5 super chats, which I think we need only 3 more, then we do the whatever the physical challenge poll says. Good morning, deuces. Kamala has his, yeah. Lunar Beam has, all right, so now right now we only need 13 more likes. let's see. And if we get to, I'll go as far as to say, oh, we're almost at squats. Okay, that's good. I'll go as far as to say, so we need 3 more super chats to get to the poll challenge, and we need 13 more likes to get to 100 jumping jacks. Yes, hit the like and subscribe button. If we do get to 24K, which we're about 30 subscribers away from that, which we might hit today. I hope so. Hope we hit that today. What's our 30? Yeah, what's our 34 challenge? What's our celebration? I don't lift. That's the thing. I don't lift at all. Tap dance on that like button. Can't really hear my tap because I don't have tap shoes on, but I should do it. Y'all, it's $5. All right, so 12 more likes. So Attic Comedy Club, this link is very long for some reason, and it won't let me put it in the chat. So it just lets me put it in, like, if you go to my ticket link, you can, like I'll show you. I'll put it in the description. August 1st. It's very long. July 16th, Punchline Comedy Club. Who lives in Atlanta? Anybody? I can challenge someone for arm wrestling in the stream, but I can't do it. Like, how can I physically do it through the chat? Come on, guys. You know? So June 11th is next week. That is the show I'm headlining. Laughter and Company, and the space is Comedy Night at Jersey Spirits. So I'm gonna say you guys should come to that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I know Stana runs it, and she is great. Headlining in Fairfield, New Jersey, at Jersey Spirits. Jack and Jokes. Jumping Jack. Yeah, come for the jumping jacks, stay for the jokes. Come for the guns, stay for the giggles. That's another one. Come for the guns, stay for the giggles. Cute muscles, thanks. Who is your favorite? What's your favorite comedy podcast? Anybody? I want to know. What is your favorite comedy podcast right now? Let's see if I can get on it. Well, we'll just fucking shoot the shit right now. Why not? July 16th is Georgia, Atlanta. And also, if you are in the chat right now, please let me know if you're divorced, married, or single. I always like to know. My favorite pull up. Someone said one of them yesterday about the podcast. I was like, I'm gonna go look into it. So I want to do like more standing stretches, like this one, but that are a little more challenging. Not challenging, but are just as like that, but like similar. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I mean, we can do the handstand. You want to try the handstand right now? All right. Here we go. Ready? Handstand. Where we're at in the handstands circuit. The thing is, like, I can't do the handstand alone, so that hasn't changed. See, like, you know, if I were to do it without the fridge, there we're at. That's where we're at. So, Flagrant 2, that's the name of a podcast. Let me try again. See, now my wrists feel very weak. You like both crunches and squats. We have 8 more legs to get to 100 jumping jacks, and it looks like I don't think we're at the goal yet for the challenge of, for the Other workout challenge. By the way, I know that that vein looks like a weird bump. It's a vein. Ugh, it's weird. What's up from New York? I know, Anthony. How are you? All right, here we go. 7 more legs, 100 more jumping jacks. Let's try the handstand again. I'm trying to not use the fridge to see, like, because some kids will just, they do like handstand challenges. Ow! It's been like 40 years. Oh, the Knicks, yes. Go Knicks, yes. What's the best stretch position for a herniated disc? Well, I'm not a physical therapist, but I know I would say child's pose. No? Have you Googled it? Laying on your back, hugging your knees. Best stretch for a herniated disc. This is what we become. Cobra. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and your arms overhead, interlacing your fingers. Gently stretch upwards. Here. Right? Here. Oh man, I'm sorry that you have that. Hi. Oh, John's in the chat. Headstand might be easier for you with that giant surface area you got. Hey, come on. That is not funny. Everybody, my boyfriend's in the chat making fun of my forehead, making fun of my big head. Good. Thank you, Boogerman, for the $2. Oh my God. Come on. The more head I have, the more to love. Oh, no. Actually, there might be something there. The more head I have, the more love I give. Jesus Christ. What the hell? The more head you give. I know. See, I'm going for the fact that he's not going to think this is funny. But the more I, like, sometimes when I try to come up with these puns, like, they're really bad. So that's why now I'm coming up with really bad puns. Like, that's my thing. Like yesterday, I said, okay, let's just, my beautiful partner, thank you, Joan. My boyfriend is in the chat right now. So he'll probably say how much, but you know. All right, so listen, guys, we have 7 more likes for 100 jumping jacks, and then we have how many more to get to the challenge? Let's see. We are at 2 for this next challenge, so we still need 3 more. All right, so I'm gonna try the handstand one more time without trying to hit on the refrigerator. My forehead has its own zip code. Yes, it does. Thank you. I would love for it to start working too. Anybody have forehead fetishes? It's got to be somebody with a forehead fetish. Forehead, moles, and veins. That's what I got going for me. You got to work out forearms more if your wrists are hurting. Okay. Ooh. Forearms. This, like, what do I do for my forearms? The planks? Chill. I love how my boyfriend started the troll comments. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, that felt much better when I did it. Okay. That's what's poppin'. All the energy needed a guy 8 years younger. Hope he can keep up. Yes, he can. Hi, Jessica. Welcome. 3 more. Yes, look up forum exercises and it will help you. Great. We got 2 more likes. We get to 100 jumping jacks. Jessica, welcome. Yes. Fit. Fit and funny. Who filed for divorce? We both did at some point during the process. First me, then him. Battle for the filing. Squats. Okay. So just so you guys know, how am I so fit? I run away from myself every day. No, I don't know. I like working out, but not like in the traditional sense of like going to a gym. I run, been a dancer my whole life. I started in the 2nd grade taking dance class. I ran track, I swam. Just an active kid. And then grew into an active adult. That's it. Running every day has been the majority of my my physical fitness regimen, in addition to dance class and stuff. Steady diet of McNuggets and Vostello. It's Big Mac. Let's get it right, okay? I don't like the McNuggets at all. They're disgusting. The only reason why I would eat them is because my daughter didn't finish them. But we are not on that path anymore of McDonald's. I am on a better, healthier diet. Trust me, I don't want to be on that kind of food anymore. It honestly makes me feel sick thinking about it. But thanks to my boyfriend telling me how disgusting McDonald's was, at first I was like, yeah, it's bad for you. But then he's like, it's actually really bad for you. That's where they draw the line. Yes. She's eating healthy. Sister and brother-in-law just got divorced, affected the kids. Not good. I'm sorry. Well, it's not going to not affect them, clearly, especially if they've been together for a while, maybe talking through it and mediation and therapy. I'm a big therapy person. Like, I think, or just even having open dialogue with the kids and how they're feeling, right? And how, what's going on. Obviously, fighting in front of your children is not, when you're in the middle of a divorce, it's not good. Having calm conversations and I do a joke about that. It's not like married couples don't fight in front of their kids. It's just that when you're going through the divorce and you're fighting in front of your kids, it's not healthy. Bell peppers or bread. Oh, I never thought of that. I actually was going to start buying the lettuce wraps and putting food in the lettuce wraps instead of bread. What was it? Bell peppers as bread. So instead of that, my mom used to make stuffed peppers, which I really didn't like. I just didn't like them for some reason. I don't know why. You're gorgeous. Can you give this young man a chance? Can I make you blush? I don't know. They do that at Burger and Butcher. Ooh, nice. So we'll have to go there. Friend of sister lost her place and moved in. Single mom of 3 kids. So 6 kids in one house? Holy shit. Lettuce burger. Divorce is so common nowadays. Why even get married? Well, I don't know. I mean, I think people want that story of romance and forever ever, like forever happily ever after. I think that I still believe in marriage. I think there's like I always wanted to have the picture of marriage and kids and family and all that stuff. But sometimes you also have to choose, like, all right, where is this going? Is this going to be down a miserable path for both? We got 200 likes. Is this going to be a miserable path for the rest of our lives? We don't want that either, especially if your children are suffering from it. All right, we got to 100 likes. So we do 100 jumping jacks. And now we also are going to work on that challenge in the poll. If we get 3 more, where is it? 3. Oh no, there's only 3 minutes left of the challenge, guys. The goal ends in 3 minutes. We need to do 3 more $5 super chats in order to do the challenge in the poll. Just a heads up. Hey, beautiful. I just scrolled in. Hello. So he cheated on your sister? That sucks. Ugh. So yeah, all right. Coffee and consistency. Back to the theme, right? Staying consistent, trying to eat better. I used to think like in high school and college I ate good. Now I feel like I try, but not really. Now I really have to put more focus into trying. I think I also love food, and now because of all the stuff that I'm learning about with the chemicals and additives. I'm just like very like overwhelmed by it. I'm like, oh Lord. Also, now I gotta throw that peanut butter out and buy new peanut butter today. Um, I don't think marriage could be a scam. I think, huh? Interesting. You guys think marriage is a scam? I don't know if I think that. I think, hmm. I don't think it's a scam. Uh, okay, maybe you guys do think it's a scam. I don't know. Just stay together. Do you think people are push marriage because of like the state's recognition or like the country you're living in's recognition of it? Like, I know some people, I know there's a comic friend I have, he got married to his longtime girlfriend because of health insurance and she had cancer. And like, he got married to her because of it. And they're fine. Like, so in those situations, maybe, but I don't know. It's cost of media? You think it's because of the media? I don't know. What do you guys think? You think marriage is a scam? I have created a brand around divorce, and I don't think it's a scam. But I also think that it's up to everybody to choose their path. For the challenge, another double flex. Thank you, John Francis. Boom. Boom. All right. So there's only 30 seconds left in that challenge. We need to get 2 more super chats in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. $5 super chats. Otherwise, we don't do the challenge. I stopped counting. I forgot where we're at. How many? 10, 18. Sorry. So otherwise, it's a scam. It matters if you're starting a family. Otherwise, it's a scam. Well, that's what my boyfriend thinks of marriage. Disney, why? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so unfortunately, we didn't make it to the goal. Oh, that's okay. Here we can fit. It's okay. It's okay. But you know what I'll do, guys? For those who we'll do some squats, just because some of you did donate. Add 5 minutes. Oh, I can add 5 minutes to it? Okay. All right, so my boyfriend thinks it's a scam. I mean, I used to think that it was just like it is. I think there's a societal norm and pressure to get married. At least it was at a certain age, have a kid. But I also think you can start a family without getting married. But I think there's like things within the confinements of getting. Thank you, Lewis. What's up, Chris? Hence why you say media, because you feel like it's all for the look. It's all for like the bridal gowns and dresses and all of that stuff. Okay, so what about people like look at us? We have families already. So after you get divorced, you guys think it's a scam if you get married again? Yeah, like if you got divorced, well, let's put it, well, maybe we'll put a poll here. Sorry. Leaving on a boat today at 4. Do you think marriage is a scam? Whoops. Disney pushes it the hardest? Oh, not Disney Dad. You mean Disney itself. Cinderella stories don't exist. I agree. I have a joke about that. I worked on another one where it's like, I feel like Prince Charming is like looking for this bitch who lost her shoe. That's a gay man right there. Or he should. Like, what man is gonna do that? They just hide the shoe under the bed. Like, all right, she left. Need to come up with jokes around marriage being a scam. It matters for a family unit. It doesn't matter for a relationship between two people actually committed to the relationship. Okay. That's a good point. Can you do the jumping jacks in slower motion? I agree. Marriage is a scam. Oh, everyone's agreeing the marriage is a scam. Huh. I don't know where I'm at about it, to be honest with you. I think I definitely felt differently about marriage when I got divorced. Like, I remember in my lawyer's office going, I'll never do this again, for the 0.001 chance that I'd get divorced again, because it was a very hard thing. But I have shifted my mindset over the years. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, like people can still get married, and it's not, it's your personal happiness is first and foremost. Your personal happiness within yourself is always number one, which is hard for people to understand and identify. Not all people. For me, it's always been like this. Yeah, of course I'm personally happy, but it's like, you have to look inside what self-love means and all that shit, and then identify how you are, how you are in a relationship and how that connects. That's why the legal separation process that doesn't get married, I'll just leave. Sorry, I missed what you said, Michelle. Okay, that's why the legal separation, the process of that, doesn't get don't get married. You just leave. If you had a do-over, would you have done it all over again? Yeah, because I do think, if I had to do it all over again, would I do it again? Personally, like, of course I'd say no. I would leave. I would not leave my acting career and switch to teaching like that. But then I'm supposed to be where I'm supposed to be right now. So like it's hard. I don't really like answering those, but I would say probably I would do it all again, I guess, because then things would be different. Do you ever see that movie? Not movie, show. If it's a play, musical on Broadway, If Then, where there's two versions of her life, and both versions, with the choices that she made differently, she still ends up in the same position, meeting the same person she has a child with, and her career. Okay, sorry. Your personal side is what makes marriage imperfect. Where can I find the Eloped Escapade show? I don't know. I look like an English teacher. Was a theater teacher. Things happen for a reason. Could have done things differently, but if I couldn't handle what it caused to end, then it was meant to be. Marriage isn't a scam. It's comprehensive. It's not about chemistry within the relationship. It's about compatibility, aligning values, respectful differences. Good point. I do. Your marriage was a scam. Okay. Well, it looks like we have a 50. Thank you, Wheeler. Yay. Oh, look at these super chats today. Holy shit. We got a lot of super chats. And look at my vein popping out like a heroin addict. What the hell? My veins are out of control. Do you know that did I tell you this? Like, when I was giving birth, the nurse couldn't get the needle in my veins. I was like, I've never had this issue. I have the best veins for a nurse. And they're like, I can't get it. It's not staying. I'm like, bitch. And then the anesthesiologist was getting annoyed at her. And I still hadn't the epidural. And I was like, I just need drugs. Anyway, mine is very veiny. Okay. That's what he said. She needs another. Oh, shut up. Oh, sorry, Christopher. I didn't mean it towards you. I didn't mean that. Sorry. I know what you meant with the nurses. I apologize, Christopher. I didn't mean that towards you. Is marriage a scam? Wow, it's a tight one. At 54 right now are at yes, and 45 or 55 are at yes, no, 45. My ex-wife was fed to the dogs. I asked her. Whoa. That's kind of intense. Patrick was looking. I don't know if John is still in the chat, but Patrick has been talking nonstop about muscles, and he's in the chat. Patrick, I hear you being quiet right now. You said I already want my arms. That's sweet. Thank you. I got good muscle control. Thank you. Wheeler, thank you so much. We're gonna do some squats because Wheeler brought us up to. It's very nice of you to bring us up to the super chat. This is how I do my squats because as a dancer I do demi plies and then grand plies, but you're not supposed to stick your butt out. And I think with squats, aren't you supposed to do the squats like this? Oh, my hips are very tight. Ow. We used to play that game with Jane. I don't know why Jane's not in here anymore, but she used. Did you get 100% of the foreheads in the divorce agreement? Oh my God. What the hell? So mean. This is great. My boyfriend is now encouraging trolling comments in my live stream. Oh my God. So now I'm just going to do this every time I see you. My forehead is so big it needs an atlas to get around itself. No. That's just gonna be the TV series is gonna be me on stage and then me trying to work jokes out about myself that don't make sense. Michelle, my girlfriend thinks we're going to the Bahamas, but when she left for work, I booked a 12-night cruise to Italy. Wow, girlfriend. Okay, Chris. That's very sweet of you. Which of the 5 crime families does John Muscles Lasagna belong to? I don't know. You'll have to answer that. She's fine. She'll get over it. Hi, Edwin. Big forehead equals big cups of coffee. Okay. I came for the jumping jacks. I stayed for the big head. Have you been this? I've been good. My boyfriend's in the chat busting me on my forehead. So that's a positive. Good morning, vulnerability expert. She has no clue. That's very sweet of you, Chris. Chris is a nice guy, guys. He's taking his girlfriend to Italy. We're gonna see if we can stay on the stream to see if we can get to 24K today. We're at 23,974 subscribers on the Divorce Diaries YouTube. It has taken me quite some time over the last couple of years to really figure out how to grow the channel, and I feel ecstatic. I have to take the mics out to charge this. That we have grown it, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. Oval heads unite. Thank you. John said when he first saw me, he thought, holy moly. Oh, come on. Damn it. Because I have a lot of moles. You know what? Am I not getting your chats? I saw them. Veins. Just lost a subscriber. Oh my goodness. Moles. I have veins. Big pepperonis. That's all right. I love my moles and my veins. Actually, I don't like the mole. I get very anxious when I have to go to the dermatologist and she starts looking at my entire body. It's very, I have this mole removed when I was in my 20s. It was small. Look, it was like the size of this. And all of a sudden, they're like, it's a spitz nevi. I'm like, what the fuck is that? They're like, it's not, but it's benign, but we have to make sure it's benign. So we take the remaining skin around. And then this, look at this scar. It looks like they had a C-section here. This shouldn't have been this big of a fucking scar. Anyway, marriage is an unnatural state of existence, and people wonder why it falls so much. But it is fun to have a party to celebrate your love. You could just have a party to celebrate your love, though, too. No. I mean, I think that I think the excitement of marriage is, ooh, this is another step further in us committing our, sorry, this is a deeper step in showing our commitment to each other. I think I used to look at it like that, right? In being raised Catholic, it's part of, in the eyes of God, you're one, blah, 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 the whole thing. Well, clearly, I am a bad Catholic, He's 100% correct. No, why? Leave them alone. Marriage is not, wait, what is it? Too many. Disney Daddy's my boyfriend, vulnerability. So he's kicking off the Iris, Disney Daddy's my boyfriend, trying to stir the trolls. He doesn't, well, he might mean it. I don't know. Holy moly is true. Look at all the moles. Can connect the dots on my back. Men and women need space and time away from each other. You're a horrible Catholic. Oh, sorry. I thought you were, sorry, never mind. Tradition is the illusion of permanence. Oh, that's something I have to reread again. Tradition is the illusion of permanence. Sorry, yes, true. He's preparing me for hecklers. I also have to get better at roasting. Keeping me sharp. Not that sharp today. All right, listen, I got 23,973. Do we think we could do? I think we could get there today to 24K. Let's try. All right, we'll do our back bend stretch. Oh, wait, we didn't say how many people. Oh, okay. And the poll says, is marriage a scam? No, 58%. And 42% said yes. 66 votes. I don't know. What did he say? Kirkland comedian. What did he say? Marriage should be like gym fees, and John said impossible to cancel. Oh, that's a good one. Look at you. Here's the saying of the day: rings don't plug holes. Extreme bike builds. Oh, something just happened. That's almost the same percentage of divorce rates. Yeah, exactly. I like that. That was a good one. But they can get accidentally stuck in holes. Jesus. Would you prefer to? Well, what about this thing where people get engaged and they just stay engaged? What's that about? Why? Right? Like I've heard of people doing that. Well, then there's common law marriage. Just like there's trade, what is it? Common trade law. When was my show? The name of last year, someone was using it, and I was like, I don't know, my trademark, this whole thing. And she's like, you have common trademark law, and it's like marriage. What is it? Common law marriage, because you've been using it for so long and getting paid under your brand. Hi, Sarah. What's going on? We got some of I don't have Rosie here today, but we got some females in the chat. That's wonderful. Disney is my boyfriend, and he's just busting. He's the courts have been going back and forth. All right, we're doing the back bend. Let's see where we're at today. Whoops, I almost fell. All right, definitely my hips are feeling extremely tight, so that means more than likely I'm not stretching enough before I run. Because like I'll stretch now and I'll be like, oh, I don't have to stretch before I run, which is not true. Ouch. have to sit like this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but if I sit like this helps open up my hips a little bit more. Or doing these stretches, sweep, well actually sweep like this, sweep and kick up. Ouch, ouch, yes, this is hurting me actually. Ow. Sweep up and around. This is definitely where my hips are feeling extremely tight. All right, so if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty long stream. Been doing longer streams lately. How many millionaire divorce attorneys? I don't know, put it in the chat. So we have had so Disney Daddy used to throw Michelle a party to celebrate her love, like she said in the stream. we'll have a party one day. See, in a marriage, watching this would be considered micro cheating. Oh, yeah, I don't know how I would feel about that. Yeah, I know. I haven't. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like if a guy. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I do have like John Francis is married and he follows in. Yeah, what is that? I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna think about it. Is it? Do you guys think that? Really? If a married man watches this, he's micro cheating? I don't know. I could see women getting mad at that. If they tune into my live streams, you think it's an emotional affair? It's entertainment, not cheating. I know, but I do kind of. I mean, I'm like stretching with my leg up over my head. I don't know. All right, let's not think about it. Cheating is a social construct. Oh God. I listen. So cheating is not okay. Yes, exactly. Yeah, like some people have open relationships, which oh my God, I could never handle. I just don't want that. I don't want to share anybody. Like I would never want someone to like well, first of all, I'm a monogamous person, and like I just was like, I don't, if I stay married, I'm gonna want to cheat. You know, I'm not a cheater. I'm not happy, and I don't want my partner to be miserable because I'm not happy because he's not getting what he wants from me. So it's like, this isn't good. And ultimately, like, I do think like I believed in marriage at the time, and I really wanted it to work, and it just was not. I was like, this deep down in my soul is not working. If you wouldn't want your partner to know you're watching this, then don't watch it. Yes, correct. Correct. Yeah, that's a very true point. Like if you know your partner would be like, bro, then you shouldn't be doing it. Anyway, so just connecting back to comedy. July 16th, I am in Atlanta. Hotlanta. I'm a big Real Housewife of Atlanta fan. Love that show. I would die if one of them came to the show. I'm going to send them invites. Just be you and be consistent about it. Yes, exactly. Agreed. August 1st is Columbus. And yes, come see me perform, Lewis. Where are you based out of? I am performing next Thursday. I'm headlining in Fairfield. Michelle knows exactly who I am and what she should expect from me or not expect from me. Yes. And same. Yes, and same. I know the same trust. Yes. Aw. Yes, I know the same trust community. Yes, I agree with that 100%. So watching a female comedian doing her shit. No. That's it. No, I don't think so. Live stream from Magic City. Where's Magic City? Uh, yes, I do think you have to. I think the other thing too, and probably John can to attest to this, that my trust issues when we first met were like on fire, like just because of my past. But he taught me about just resetting and letting go of all those things from the past. And as a woman, as the type of woman I am, it's hard, it's always been hard for me to let things go. I hate that. That part is hard. Even like without, I'm not even talking relationship things. Just go into like things, work things too. Could you do a show? And what's that? Come to a live show. Yes, go Knicks. The Knicks won. This is like the last time I'm going to heat this up. Which is why I was talking about that movie bit with, I know I'm probably going to beat this to a dead horse, with the Obsession movie where I was laughing. Like, to me, the funny part was like, oh God, I know John's going to say this sounds like me any second now. And then he did. I was like, this isn't me. Because the girl, the character was like, oh my God. She's like, why don't y'all love me? I just felt like, this is so funny that, like, I feel men and women in relationships should watch this together and see what each of their reactions are. There was a show like that on MTV. I forgot the name of it was, and it was like not a prank show, but they would like have people watch something and see what their reaction was. Anyway, I'm veering off task. What did he say? Oh, I missed it. That's blatantly okay. Another John Manning. Hello, welcome. I'm trying to see if we can. I don't know if we're gonna candid camera. Fear factor? No. My friend was telling me the other day how he used to work at, when we were right in college. He was working at Rascals in West Orange, New Jersey, where Joe Rogan used to feature. He was like like he was a nobody. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, I used to see Joe Rogan all the time in the club. And this is where he started doing stand up. My friend started doing stand up. I said, holy shit, isn't that crazy? He's like, I said, what would have happened then if you went into stand up right then? Like, it would have been a completely different game. I think it's hard for us to like go back and say what we would have done differently, because you can't. And like, yes, I would have really wished I would have continued at Upright Citizens Brigade with sketch work and my comedy there and see where it landed. But at the same time, like I see when like Chris DiStefano started in his 20s, Tony Hinchcliffe started in his 20s, like now they're like big and famous, right? And I know people who started in their 20s where they're not, but they've been doing it for so long. And I try to figure out, so how come they aren't in that place? Is it the fact that they didn't put themselves in the right positions? Were they not consistent in their routine? Yeah, I've heard people say this before. What, Chocon? Come on. What is wrong with you? Okay, my boyfriend's telling me to choke on. Yeah, okay. Everybody say it out loud in your home. Come on. What is. I think that's a part. Let Michelle be. It's okay. He can do that. Anthony, listen. I think when I have the opportunity, not even when I have the opportunity, I'm rewriting the Divorce Diaries scripted series in how it would look now. This is what would be my boyfriend like, this is me walking in, like I'm the comedian walking in saying, what do you mean choke on you? Oh, and then like, fuck, come on. The comedian who walks into jokes she doesn't even realize are jokes and then realizes those jokes were funnier than hers. Oh boy. I have some. I had a pitch for you, John, and I don't know where I put it. I was working on it for another series idea, because my boyfriend owns his own construction company, and I was thinking this would be a funny concept. Like I always try to come up with other ideas for shows, just as so you, if someone ever say, "Hey, you have any? What else are you working on?" So I have a list of shows and some scripts I've written in the past, but then I thought of you a couple weeks ago, and it was like when I came to your office, and it says new. This is not your. This is an idea. I thought I won't say it to you. I'll say it to you in person, not on the live stream. I think it'd be a good concept. It's called under construction. I don't know if you want me to say it. Oh wait. Have you ever thought of rebranding yourself something different than Divorce Diaries? Yes. I have thought about just going with Michelle Trina. More than likely, it will organically kind of feed into that at some point. Going through a divorce, finalized in October, 37 years together. Wow. 37 years? Michael, cheers to what you're going, not cheers that you're going to be in a happier place, hopefully. So sorry if you're upset about it, but I know it'll probably be the best decision for you. 37 years. So when did you get married? I want to read you the live stream. Maybe not. Good morning. Yes, it's coffee time. I'm trying to stay on a little bit longer so we can see if we get to our 24K today. Boom. We're almost at 24K subscribers. Huge accomplishment for the channel. You remember Eileen? She worked with you. Eileen from high school? Anthony went to my high school, by the way. Anthony and I were in band together, but he thinks we weren't. Why do women hate prenups? I don't hate them. I like my coffee like I like my women. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I have a boyfriend. He's right above you in the chat. No pubic hairs. Oh God. Jesus Christ. I had, let's see what other one-liners I have today. I'm not good at these one-liners. Like I said, I'm more of like I'm like a storytelling comedian, and I want to get better at the other stuff. I am going to get better at the other stuff. Oh, I have another one, but well, actually, I stayed together. We met in 1989. She woke up one day and I said, I don't want to be married anymore. And I just looked at it and said, okay, that's it. 37 years together. She wakes up, hey, I'm going to make my coffee. And by the way, let's get a divorce. And you're like, cool, put a cup on for me too. Okay. I mean, that's like, listen, my parents were married till the day my dad died. And I saw the fact that my mom misses him terribly, like we all do. But at that point, 45 years together, like what is it? Is it companionship? Is it friendship? Like I mean, I'd love that kind of love, sounds like you dodged a bullet. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Like I would not want to be with someone and they woke up and be like, bye bitch, after 37 years together. Yeah, now you can trade it. I'm looking at some of my one-liners. I don't think I want to say any of these. Maybe popcorn and soda and a good movie for your divorce. All right, let's try one more goal. How about that? Let's create a new goal. Start another goal. We'll do One super chat for we got. I can't do it. I can't be on the live from work with you. I have to a meeting in 15 minutes. So all right. If we do, I'll do 5 toe touches or Russian splits. I guess I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do those, but we'll try it. Well, wait, that wasn't what I wanted. Whoopsie. Oh well, it's okay. That's probably, I should have probably made it more, but that's okay. 20 more subscribers, and then we get to 24K. This is cutting me in the middle of my boob. Okay. So sometimes when I'm working, if I'm listening in on a set, I'll write notes down about somebody. Like I wrote that guy on the who was in the open mic the other night. I was like, his hands are so dirty. This is like I have to wash the microphone. Like his like fingernails. And then my friend came up and he goes, that guy used to do comedy, and I think he lives under a bridge now in Newark. I was like, what? Yes, that was, and this is my new joke book. You draw a dick in this book that I do have saved still, because I save everything that you give me, including your dick. Oops. You know what I mean. I actually brought it on stage. Whoopsie, something sticky. I brought it on stage once. It was like my boyfriend came to my show and left me a love note in my joke book. Do you guys want to see? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, you couldn't make it bigger? I was kidding. Thank you for the floating heart vulnerability. My psychiatrist told me I'm in her to 20 worst cases yesterday. I thought I was being a bitch. What? Someone wrote gay. Okay. Gay? What's gay? You gay. I'm just kidding. It's Pride Month, everybody. So this is the softer version, and you can get that on my Printify store. Let's see if I can share the Printify. There we go. So I like the softer one because it's like a little more flexible here. I like the shirt. I like the idea. Come for the jumping jacks, stay for the jokes. I think that's a cool idea, right? No? Yeah, my last psychiatrist. Oh my god, my boyfriend is not gay. Is it what's the word I was looking for? Oh, by the way, he has gotten me addicted to those body armor waters. Now all I want to do is buy them, and instead I bought these, and then he's 30% gay. Well, he's a wrestler and a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Please don't even joke that way. I'll have a panic attack. I'm telling you, I wish there was cameras when I took the second jiu-jitsu class with you, and I was like, when they were showing the demonstration, and Craig was like, something about your foot around the butt, and I was like, I can't handle this. I was like, I don't know what's worse, if a woman was on top of him or the man. And I was just like, this is a perfect Office moment for like the mockumentary camera to be right behind you going, yeah, this is so much fun. And like, he wrestled with me. No, I'm not wrestled, sorry, grappled. And then I was like, oh, I just want to cuddle. But then I was like, wait, I can't breathe. Have you ever tried clearly Canadian carbonated water? They really are good, especially the Black Mountain Berry. No, I have not. This has been an awesome stream. Yes, it has been an awesome stream. Thank you, John, for all the Johns in the chat today. There's like everybody who's John. Wait, let's see how many Johns are in the chat, because there really are a lot of Johns that follow the show. It's a common name, but I told you my dad loved John Wayne. And he's gonna think this is corny, but when I first met when we were first like talking, I was like, Dad, like I prayed to my dad. I was like, I don't know, does this guy like me? Like, is this another one of these situations where I'm gonna be hurt or feeling sad? You know, like this whole thing where I would always be attracted to guys who were not emotionally available. And I asked my dad for a sign that this guy was different. Like I asked, I was like, please give me a sign, like a big sign, Dad. I said, I told this to your mother, John, by the way, like the first day I met her. And oh, don't even say that. That's not funny to me. What? You rolled with a girl last night, mounted her quite a few times in a T-minute round. See, that stuff. That stuff makes me feel weird a little bit, but I know it's part of the sport. It's like also as an actor, what if I had like a makeout scene? You know, it's like I don't know. Ah, okay, that's great. That's so great. I forgot what I was talking about. It's only sexual if you make it sexual. No, I know it is. It's I get it. I get it. It's fine. Um, a GI guy or a no GI guy? What's that mean? Yeah, she was 200 pounds. Okay, it's all right. It's okay. It's okay. I'm totally fine with that. Anyway, well, I would like to be mounted that many times. No, I'm not kidding. Yeah, see, it's also being an actor. So okay, so going to this point of like acting, right? You might have a makeout scene with somebody. It's I had something years ago on a horror film I did where I had to take off my top. I had a bra on. I had a makeout scene with this guy, and it was very weird at first because I just met the guy, and I was like, oh, this is weird. But then it was fine, and and then at the time, months later, I had started dating my ex husband. He was like, I'm not ever watching that. And I was like, why? I was like super proud of it when it came out. And I started to think I did something wrong. So like, I shifted a lot after that in my head of like maybe that was the wrong thing to do. But then I was like, well, I wasn't with him, and so I started getting in my head about it all, and it kind of fucked me over in my head because I fucked myself over in my head because then I started thinking I shouldn't do that anymore, which then led me to be like I should back away from acting since I'm in this relationship. Because if I have a makeout scene, not that I should back away from acting, I did this whole distorted thing, which really, at the end of the day, when you try to push down who you are not, or when you try to push yourself who you are at the core away, then eventually it'll come out, so don't ever want to do that again. None of it should matter if you trust that you are the person yes, of course, yes. None of it should matter if you trust that you are the person that your partner chooses to be their partner. I love that. That is a good point. See how you make sense all the time, damn you. Well, I won't say it all the time. You're not perfect. But yes, that is a very good point. Yes, of course. Yeah, I think I just think that was another thing I was gonna say. I forgot now. Also, I wanted to take jujitsu to also understand the world of it more too. I'm a very physical person with dance, and I liked boxing, and I do want to learn it more. I think the part for me, whereas I just wish it was so much easier for me to just get in it right away, and I still get lost. I hate when I feel lost. So then, by the time the end of the class happens, I feel much stronger. That I know I'm like, well, I can't do this regularly because of all the other stuff I'm doing with stand up. So now I'm like, I feel I'm constantly behind. However, I just have to fucking suck it up and do it. I'm perfectly me. Why do you have a black person in there? You're white. Oh, leg lifts is all about that flexibility and endurance. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that. I think that is a good point. I just also there was something we were talking about back to the I forget now. Completely forget what I was saying. Oh, my story. Wait, I want to end with this story because I really like uh you don't see color. Oh, all right. You put a black person as your emoji, which is fine. I just was saying you're white. Jesus is pregnant. Nicole is in the chat. Nicole, my boyfriend is in the chat too. Nicole knew about you, John, before we ever started dating because I brought you up on one of my streams. I was like, I don't know, this guy likes me. Wait, Nicole! Oh my God, Nicole, you changed your user profile. That's him, Disney Daddy. Jim Dad. We called him Jim Dad. This is like right when I met you. No, it was right after I saw you again. I think. I was like, Jim Dad. That was your name because I used to like come up with pseudonyms for the guys I dated in the past. And I was like, Jim Dad, I don't know if he likes me or not, you know? Now he's so, no offense, prefer open honesty. I'd rather tell someone, hey, this is falling when I'm finding someone else more time. Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but honesty is more important. None of it should. Oh, wait, I don't know how to did I still have this pinned? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I unpinned it. I'm preggers, so much going on traveling. You look good, in good shape. My husband needs to work, and like John. Oh, your husband. Oh, she's been watching the videos. Okay, yes, he's in great shape. Oh my gosh, this is going on for. All right, guys, we're almost there. Hold on, let's see. If we get to, thank you, Christopher. We have 20 more subscribers, and we will get to 24K. Okay, listen. You saw me do the push-up challenge and squats, yes. That's funny. Like, it's weird to say we've been together a year and a month. This is how, because like it feels longer. My friend said that to me. My friend Doug. John hasn't met some of my friends because they all live all over the country. Like one of my good friends lives in LA. One of my good friends lives in Texas. A couple of my good friends live in LA actually. And then it's just hard because I also feel like there it is. Damn it. Guess who left this? By the windowsill. This is my daughter's. I'm gonna drink it. I don't care. Fuck it. Because this water is so much better than this water. It's expensive. All right, hold on. I have to make sure I'm not missing a meeting right now that I'm supposed to be on. All right. Listen, I have to get off in. Oh no, she canceled it. What the fuck? Oh no, she made it for 12:30. Okay. Sorry. All right, listen. We need 20 more subscribers to get to 24K. I would hate to leave the chat. Started dating for 13 plus months. Yeah, we've been together for 13 months. Isn't that sweet? Feels like a lifetime. I'm a dork. Have saved. Oh, come on. Stop doing that. That's not funny. Exclusive since December. Excuse me. He just said he thinks marriage is a scam, so I don't know if that's happening. I'm just kidding. All right, here's my pull-up. Ready? That was horrible. That was not good. Okay, I'm trying again. There was something else to say. I think too, like, we've done so much together that has been so much fun, and with our kids and by ourselves, that like it feels longer in that way, and it's such a great feeling because it's like, wow, experiencing things together is a lot of fun. I was gonna say something, but then okay. There's these moments that I have that like I'll start uncontrollably laughing because there's something that John does, and he's like, I don't understand what's so funny. It's just like it's like the I said I gotta create this character of the dad who's like doesn't settle for that phrase, lions versus sheep. Like I'd rather be a lion for a day than a sheep my whole life, kind of thing. Italian wedding. Oh, he's not Italian, and he's very much like, what are we gonna do Italian? Actually, no, you are Italian. You're a quarter Italian. So I don't know. I did that whole thing. I can't do the see, not great. All right, guys. Let's see. I got 3 minutes left here. We can make it to 124K. Sorry. I'm gonna check. I have to get off in like 2 minutes though, because let's see. I've been doing longer streams lately too. Nothing wrong with that. I think when I can do the longer streams, I don't mind at all because I get to keep growing the brand. But I also think that find the happy medium of like there are going to be days where I do 2 streams because I have hey, what do you mean? What's hey? Oh, thank you, Anthony. Oh, he's doing the Italian voice. Hey, pasta. Thank you for the $10, Anthony. Boom. Ow. Would you prefer here's a good question. Would you prefer a wedding that is like an elopement or like a planned wedding? If you're doing it the second time, in my head, I'm like, no, I would just be like, I'll marry you tomorrow at the courthouse because it's not about the wedding. I mean, of course, like weddings are fun. Like I like partying and stuff like that, but the process could be stressful. I just want to have fun. I'm getting married again because that you're the love of my life, and besides our kids, that kind of thing. But like in the romantic way. Let's just be straight, because some people say you have different loves of your life. I agree. I think there's your children, and then there's your partner. Buy vulnerability. What's vacation? People actually be in your life in the next 10 years. Keep it small. Yeah. Also, I just be like, go away and get married on your own. Like, I don't need everybody there. That's not necessity. The necessity is the person that you're marrying. which, and I think, oh man, I wish 20 more. You had 40 people at your wedding. All right, that's good. Look, all that matter are our kids. And I mean, our parents and family members, 100%, sure, yes. But at the end of the day, especially I think if people who get married again and again and again, then there's nothing wrong with that either. Like I said, I think I'm a full believer of love and all that stuff. But yeah, go to court. Whatever. I think I'm like, I don't, there's no vacation anytime soon right now. Or like there's no beach, let's go on the islands and lay naked and or like play the drums. No, but like if there is an opportunity, let's do it. That kind of stuff on a beach with water and like good food. That beats like the wedding hall planning and just like that is stressful. Um, Actually, not even like that. 35 I'm gonna go broke, so worth it. Still married and go and have a baby. And Nicole, I remember you saying when I first started, you were contemplating having a baby, right? This was like over 2 years ago. Was it? Do I want more kids? I am very happy and content with the amount I have. And there we are. I used to like 10 years ago, but I was like, if I don't meet the right person, then it ain't happening. I'm not going through like I have female friends who go through the IVF stuff and all that, and that's not, I'm good. My boyfriend's like, no, thank you. No, I actually, when I met him and I was like, well, he's younger than me. What if he wants more kids? And I'm like, these eggs are 44 years old, honey. And I also knew I didn't want any more kids. Like I didn't want to have more children because of where I'm at in my career and life and knowing like it's not I'm good with the amount I have. And yeah, one is enough. Okay, so let's see where we're at. An AI. All right, let's see. We got 152. We have 17 more subscribers and we can make it to 24K. And I'm at 11 o'clock. We did the stream for quite some time today. You guys are amazing. I always love when my boyfriend comes into the chat. I have to stop saying my boyfriend and just say John. Coming from someone who has said on Steam she wants more babies. Have I? Damn it, you do listen to every single thing. I love that. I might have. Have I? Have I said it about you? Well, then sure, of course. I've said that to you. I think the idea, have I said that on here? You might have misinterpreted. No, I'm kidding. I, of course, would want more babies. Okay, fine. I'll be fully transparent. I don't want any more kids because I want more kids like our family we have now. Okay, fine. Damn you. I told you this anyway. Oh, okay. Thank you, Anthony. It took me many years to understand, like, am I going to really meet the next? I always wanted more kids. I love being a mom. However, I used to think that, of course, I'm going to have more than one kid because I'm a mom. Like, I feel that in my body. I like teach when I teach and I perform for kids. I feel like I love help. I love being a mom and I love helping kids grow and learn and all that stuff. However, I do think that my path was to have one biological child. Obviously John's daughter, I love like my own, but I have said to him, if it were to happen with you and I, 100% I would be ecstatic. But I don't think that's not something I want to like. It's not something that that's not a plan. That's what I mean. I feel like I've said that. I don't think I've been like, I want to get impregnated. No, I definitely don't think that's not on the to-do list. Also, I'm 44. It's very slim chances. You've been a foster parent for 7 years. Wow. Which one? It's definitely slim chances. Yes, these 44-year-old eggs are asleep. You don't want to worry about them. They are like, only a few of them left. I asked my doctor too. She's like, it's like a very small chance of you getting pregnant. No, I haven't. I asked her last year and she said, when you are at this age, it's a small chance. She didn't say me particularly. I've never done any kind of fertility seeking when I got pregnant the first time. Definitely would fully embrace it. Oh yes, having a child together. I think John would he would want to I would have to just be like, yes, honey, because he'd be like, I would be like, we have to hand sanitize everything. He'd be like, give the baby germs. That I would just honestly, you are the type of person that I would just be like, he is the man. He's a great dad. I'm gonna let him take over. Which I am a little bit of a type A, but I also always wanted a partner that also was the man. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not saying my ex-husband wasn't, but it was a little different. So it was just a different dynamic. I'm like, oh, okay, good. I used to always want, my husband can take care of that. The father can take care of that while I'm doing these other things. Whereas it's always just been me taking care of it. And it can be exhausting. And I didn't want that as a parent. I wanted to have a partner that I felt was equal, in a sense of I can fully rely on them. And, it just wasn't the case. And I'm not saying that in any bad way. I'm talking about my co-parent. I'm talking about marriage and having a family when you can rely on the other person and trusting that they have your child's best interest overall, whether you agree with certain things or not. That's the best feeling, when you can trust that person is like, wow, I can just be like, you got this. That's great, right? I think that's well, I've shared that with you. I feel that way about you because I was like, oh, finally, I can really just even if we disagreed on something, I could still say it's fine because I know he's always coming from the best interest, and it's not something where I'm I'm a very active person, and I always want to be active until I'm 100. There's no excuse. I don't care. You're old. No, that does not. So all right, I'm drifting off task here. Anyway, I don't think we're gonna get there today, so we're gonna have to do it tomorrow, but takeaways, passport. Yes, children are the baby making shop has a little close button. It's not fully closed because I'm not in menopause or anything like that, but it's just, they're out. It's out. What is the sign? At lunch. I don't want to be 100. You don't want to live to be 100. Yeah, I guess the quality of life would be a little different if I'm 100 and I'm going strong. Then hell yeah, you know. All right, we got one more minute. Final questions and thoughts is we have shows coming up on July 16th. I'm in no. Yeah, I will be 108, so I'll be gone. July 16th in Atlanta. And then we have August 1st in Columbus. Broke insurance plan. I have life insurance. I have 2 life insurance plans. One through the university I teach, and then the second one I have on my own. I had to get it. That was part of my divorce agreement. We both had to get life insurance policies. No for him. No. All right, so yeah, modern medicine will be wild in 60 years, but I will be, oh God, I'm going to be 104. 60 years, that's it. Oh my God, it's crazy. Um, No, I don't want to cash my boyfriend out. All right. This has been a long, lovely stream, guys. You rock. Thank you for all the super chats. And make sure that you hit that notification button so that you can be notified the next time I go live. And hopefully tonight I'll figure out if I get some spots this weekend or today. Just working on getting some stage time in the next couple of days because I'm headlining next Thursday in Fairfield, New Jersey. And thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned for more. I am Michelle Trina, and $5 what? 5 million ornament? What does that mean? 5 million ornament? Huh? Hold on now. I'm curious what that means. Oh, Fairfield, New Jersey. That's right, Anthony. You are in Jersey. Comedy night at Jersey Spirits. Right here. $5 million permanent. Oh, you just meant permanent. That's 50 minutes. Get your tickets. Come see me live next Thursday. Right there in the ticket link. I'll put it also in the description for this live stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned for more.